Bowman. I am an artist. Yes, when I was younger, I drew naturally. That's kind of what I did without even thinking about it. But I always did it privately, due with the fact that growing up with parents who were doing art at a really high level, I think maybe as a really young kid, I was a little bit intimidated by that. As I got older, I got really into baseball. That's what I went to college for and what I did for 20 years. When baseball started to kind of run out as sort of a thing I could hold on to, I realized that when there's no input from anyone else and there's no deadlines and there's no outside influence of any sort, the thing that I naturally want to do is make visual art. And so very slowly I kind of peeled away different parts of my life until all that was left was focusing on art. I think that the genesis of a painting for me is always visual. This painting I just made, it started because I was in this bar that was also a hi-fi listening room, and I was having a really amazing experience in there, and sitting there looking at the bar with records and speakers and bottles of liquor and stuff, and the bartender serving this patron sitting at the bar, it arranged itself into this really visually pleasing thing, and so I sketched it. I mean, you have so many thoughts in your head as you're working, and so you sort of start to unpack why it is this image was appealing to you in the first place naturally, and then you start to sort of reflect on all the things that went into it. So all of those things are sort of circulating in your head, and whether you're cognizant of it or not, they're informing the decisions that you make. The one that I reference right now a lot is there's a movement in the 1920s and 30s called regionalism, refocusing American life to small, intimate, kind of rural towns and situations. And around then, there's also this movement called magic realism. Stuff based in realism, but with this bent of surrealism.
And what's next for you?
I have one more year of school to earn my master's degree at the Royal College of Art in London. So I go back in a month to do that. So that's kind of my immediate future, and I'm not really thinking any further than that. I think for anyone who has a really committed practice, it never ends really. It's kind of always making and always a steady flow of ideas and